people with autism don't usually take part in triathlons. Because autistic people do other sports such as football, track running, or cricket. It's like I'm invincible. When I was a kid, it wasn't easy. I got emotional. I was non-verbal. It's that my words couldn't come out. In sports, I can be a faster, skilled triathlete with autism.
You know, Sam is out here competing against neurotypical athletes every day, and he's smashing it. He's in the top 15, 10 percentile worldwide. To be an ultra elite, he needs to get into the top 5%. But I look at his results for races, and he's beating athletes in his own age group who don't have a neurodivergent disability. He is starting to learn the euphoria behind winning. And that came last year when he finished the London Marathon in under 3 hours. He said it was 2 hours, 57 minutes, 33 seconds. And I'm a coach, and I'm a dad. And in terms of what he did, it was one of the most thrilling days in my coaching career to see him do it. And the joy that was on his face for actually achieving it.
That's an endurance sport because it's both swim, cycle, and run. Half Ironman, the 1.9k swim, 9k cycle, and a half marathon. And then Ironman's a double, the big one, the 3.8k swim, 180 cycle, and a marathon. I'm more of a swimmer. It doesn't matter if the temperature is cold or warm, pool or open water. I just enjoy it. I did remember when I was 3 years old, when I swam through that deep end without armbands. I had to ride a bike when I was 14, and so here I'm 14.
One parent said to us once, "Why do you let Sam swim? Aren't you afraid that he'll drown?" And our answer is that, well, if he can't swim, he definitely will drown. So, you know, swimming's important. And I think probably when he started secondary school, 11 or so, we decided on finding his gift. Because if you can find a gift for any child, it doesn't matter if they're neurodivergent, neurotypical, it's something that all parents should do. When you find that gift, you nurture it. You know, I treat it like a prize orchid, you know, that's rare and has special qualities. If you look after it every day, if you talk to it, if you feed it, you give it the right environment to thrive, you will get a beautiful flower from it. And that's what Sam's become. You know, here is an autistic young man who has sensory issues, and we sent him to swim in the Pacific Ocean for 3.8 kilometers. And my understanding is there's turtles, jellyfish, parrotfish, all sorts of things underneath there, but he did it. And then we sent him out on his bike to swim 180 kilometers, 90 kilometers out, 90 kilometers back. And then he finished that and he ran a marathon. He has skills and gifts that I would never have. It's these things that we call challenges that have transformed into his strengths. And there's a balance in life. You know, one man's weakness is another man's strength. What sport is about is repeat, master. Probably 95% of the athletes I speak to, and I say, "So, would you go on a turbo trainer for 4 hours?" "Oh, no, God, I gotta go outside, it's so boring." Or the rower for an hour and a half, "Oh, God, I can't do that, it's so boring." The other thing about Sam, and I compare him to neurotypical athletes, you know, this guy goes on the turbo trainer for 5 hours, or then he'd do a rower for 20K. He liked judo because the structure of judo, he'd get a white belt, a yellow belt, and so on. And he's actually a brown belt in judo now. The reason he liked it is because it's structured and repetitive, but he also liked rewards. It's just like how he does, you know, triathlons or 10K runs. He loves the medal. I prefer longer distance running than short distances because I enjoy doing repetitive workouts, long workouts. Doesn't matter if it's a 5K swim or a half marathon on a treadmill. I normally swim with 5,000 meters through the indoor pool and normally cycle for 4 hours on indoor cycle. And the longer the distance, the more focus I get. And I focus those long repetitive workouts without worry. If I don't get bored, I just leave the house and do some exercise. There are lots of athletes like Sam who are fairly special, fairly unique sorts of athletes. Sam has a diagnosis of autism, but he has an IQ greater than 75. And that barrier of an IQ greater than 75 prevents him from participating in the Special Olympics. He can't go to the Paralympics. So one of the things that I'm doing as a personal mission is I write to the IOC, the IPC, I write to everybody requesting that the rules are changed to allow athletes like Sam to compete. For a particular category to be set up for athletes like Sam that have an IQ greater than 75 and have proven ability. I get a DM every day from a parent out there who's just saying, "I've seen Sam's video, I've heard about Sam, I've read about Sam, and it's so inspirational. You guys have given us hope." With his autism, it would be my superpower
It's normally builds up my confidence. With that superpower, it doesn't stop me from taking part in sports. I just keep going to the end without quitting. Don't let your autism stop you from taking part in sports. Just get out there and do it.